ringside, Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Hitman 2. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome the Cobra, Peters.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight, touch gloves, and let's come out boxing.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Devastating blow by Peter. Good defensive skill with the block by Tua. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Able to dismiss that body shot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
It sure is.
Good defensive skill. Well off the mark by Peters. And in round number one, you already get the sense that they have no intentions of this fight going the distance. What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Comes right back with a shot of his own. 10 seconds to go in this round. And a good counter by Tua. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Nice block by the hitman. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Combo lands to the head. Good block by Tua. Devastating blow by Tua. Halfway through round number 2. And he returns on that exchange. Not precise at all by Peters. Parries that punch intended for the head. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Nice block by the hitman. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Back upstairs he goes. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Blocks that punch. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Tua. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
Keep those hands up.
Halfway through this round here. Blocks away that headshot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Nice block by the hitman. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Peters. come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Smart counterpunch by Tua. Tua's employing a strategy that works really well for him. He's staying outside, he's utilizing that jab, and he's scoring when he can.
Yeah, he's recognizing the deficiencies of his opponent. He's got a slow, plodding guy in front of him who's a little flat-footed, and he's doing, as you said, exactly what he should be doing.
Devastating blow by Peters. Halfway through this round. Peters is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Gets rid of that body shot. And a good counter by Tua. Tua's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Double up your punches. He's tired.
Good return fire that time. Good block there by Peters. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Tua is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Well, he knew it was a smart strategy to stay on the outside. He probably didn't know it was going to pay off this well because he's just getting to his guy easy.
Oh, yeah, if he was in a casino, I'm telling you, it's all coming up Chevy for him. But right now, if his opponent has any shot to hit that jackpot, he needs to move that head, move those feet, get inside.
Well-placed counterpunch by Tua. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
And a well-placed counter by Peters. Halfway into round number 5 here. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Tua's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Nice block by Tua. Good return fire that time. Good defensive skill with the block by Peters. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Very clean offense from defense by Tua. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Tua. Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Hey, did you see that right there? Gets rid of that body shot.
Keep your head moving.
Good combination to the head. Tua's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Keep your distance. Range. Double up the punches.
Tua's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Peters is learning a lesson here that you don't want to learn, and that is no head movement means you're going to take shots to the head.
Well, Customato used to tell me, if you don't move your head, guess what? The other guy will move it for you. Right now, the other guy is moving his head for him.
Painfully so. He missed that uppercut. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Peters.
Keep the head moving. Keep moving.
Tua's got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened. And if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I could see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, and what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
Good defensive skill. And a smart counterpunch by Peters. Nice block by Peters. And a good three-punch combo by Peters. Blocks that belt line well. Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Tua's starting to show some swelling. His corner should ice that down. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. To get away from those punches. Nice block by Peters. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. There's an excellent combination by Peters. Tua's fighting real smart here on the outside. And a good counter by Peters. The round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
He missed with that headshot. Blocks that belt line well. Clean offense from defense by Tua. Tua's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And another jab comes in by Peters. defense turns to offense by Tua. As that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Nice block by Peter. Oh! Tua's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Peters is showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. I think it has come to that point. He's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. Going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so, and it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab, you're looking to set up punches, you're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. By Tua. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
Nice two-punch combo by Peters. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Peters. Showing you some defense there with the block. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Blocks away that headshot. Good defensive skill with the block by the hitman. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Blocks the headshot. What a good counterpunch by Tua. And a well-placed counter by Tua. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has to feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Tua's cut, man, is going to need to be all over this side. The swelling seems to be getting worse.
Well, it's kind of like being a gardener. You have to start getting in there before the weeds come up. You can't wait until the weeds are all over the place and then pull them up. You're going to destroy those beautiful rose bushes. Well, it's the same thing here. You got to get to this eye before the swelling's there. You got to put that end swell, that cold piece of metal, onto that place early on.
Scoring counterpunch by Peters. Well-targeted counterpunch by Peters. Was almost out of it there. He was stunned. Peters is mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide has turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Oh, what a great ability to recover. By Tua. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Able to dismiss that body shot. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
walks that belt line well. Now this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Peters' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Tua's making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
Tua's got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches can come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
Super two-punch combo by Tua. Well-placed counter punch by Tua. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Again to the melon. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. The judges have put down their scores as we come to the end of a very exciting back-and-forth fight. Let's send it up to the ring announcer to hear which way it goes. The judges have spoken. They rule it a draw. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us ringside and enjoy the rest of your night.